All right, all right. Hello, everyone. For all my old school subscribers, you already know who you're listening to. Not going to play it for very long, but I wanted you to hear it. BDP. Now, the reason I decided to talk about this topic, I went back a bit and you go back to your childhood and how you doing, Jermaine, Reese Cup, all right, Chef, Lucinda, everyone, Deborah, Catch It by Faith. I wanted to talk about this topic because it seems that there's no end in sight. So I started thinking about, when the rap game first got started, and I definitely want, how you doing, Rhonda? I definitely want the old heads like me to chime in because this has been going on for years. Now, I know we're hearing about it more. How you doing, Donna? We're hearing about it more and more and more. Donna, you missed this. Let me play a little, another little piece of this. I hope I don't get copyrighted. See if you remember who this is. Down with us, my manager Mark, he's down with us. Castle D boys down with us. How you doing, Anthony? He's down with us. RoboCop boys down with us. Making funky music is a. That's BDP. Donna, how you doing, Tina? Those of you who are old enough to remember, do you remember that rap group, BDP, Boogie Down Productions? When they were just getting started, thank you, Reese. When they were just getting started, so this was in the 80s. I remember, like I said, I decided to go back. You, Donna, you remember they were pretty big. Any of you in my age group, do you remember when one of the founding members, Scott LaRock, was murdered? Okay, so again, this has been ongoing. So no end in sight. So I wanted to talk to a few of you just to see, what you thought, what you felt was, the reason, B Sugar, how you doing? All right, glad that you're here. So we're just trying to find out, what the root cause is. So I want everyone to chime in. Now, those of you who are old enough to remember, prior to the gangster rap and of course all of the explicit lyrics, when it started out, it was just, it was nice and clean. They didn't have all the curse words. Riri's World, how you doing? And so how you doing, Gino? So we know now it's a total different ball game now. I'm great. Thank you for asking. So if you look at it, again, that's Scott LaRock. He was killed. BDP. Those of you in my age group, you know who he is. You know about Chris KRS-One, who is married to Miss Melody. They were both in BDP, Boogie Down Productions. Scott LaRock, of course, we all remember Tupacshakur, 1996. The Notorious B.I.G., 1997. Jam Master Jay, oh my God, of Run DMC, was leaving the studio one night. He was gunned down. Oh my, all this violence. That was in 2002. Nipseyhussle was in 2019. Thank you, Riri. Popsmoke in 2020. Now, these guys that have passed recently, okay, so I'm still listening to the most of the rap from my age group. So I'm not, I know about them, but I don't, I don't buy their music or whatever. I mean, they're okay, but I'm still listening to my stuff for the most part. Popsmoke in 2020, Huey 2020, Youngdolph. We know what just happened. And I was doing a lot of reading about this. And, now, Donna, those of you who are old enough to remember, I don't want to call you out, but some of you, I know your approximate age group. Do you remember when LL Cool J was battling with Kool Moe Dee? They would just battle over the mic. There was no shooting. There was no violence. So you see where we have progressed. We started with the battles on the mic, and now it played itself out. So I have a video or two that I'll share. Those of you who've been to the channel before, you know, I always, up in the description box, I always have links for you to click on so that you can, articles, additional video, just additional resources, so, because we may touch on a topic here, but we, obviously we're not going to sit here and talk for hours. I don't want to take too much of your time. I normally try to keep it, to 20 minutes or less because everyone's busy. And I do thank you for being here. So I was reading an article yesterday from FAMU. For those of you who don't know about FAMU, that's Florida Agricultural and Mechanical State University. That's in Florida. It's an HBCU. And they had written an article about why won't the African American community discuss the killings of all these rappers. And Reese said it was respect. Okay, Donna, okay. You're both right. Let's see. I want some more of you to weigh in. What do you think? Why all the violence? I was reading too, this guy who was just murdered, Youngdolph. I think from what I read, if it's true, he was at the cookie store, going to buy his mother some cookies. Why all the, hey, how you doing, Lucinda? Glad to have you here. Lucinda, chime in. What do you think? Why all the violence? And Lucinda, I don't know your age, but I played a little clip from the rap game, early 80s. Without all the, the violence. B Sugar, okay, B Sugar said jealousy. All right, B Sugar, you're right. All of you are correct. So why, when someone makes it, someone is successful, they're successful, pow, pow, I'm going to kill them. And from what I was reading, even Nipseyhussle, these people that they're killing were actually doing a lot for their community. So you know how some people make it and they people get angry with them if they make it, they move out of their poor communities and they have nothing to do with them. People, they think that they're too good. Well, look at the people who actually stay there or who still try to engage and make that area better. What happens? They're murdered. Lucinda, born in the 70s, grew up as a child in the 80s and a teacher. Okay, okay, Lucinda, we're close. We're in there together. So why? So you see the argument. Those who make it and leave and don't have anything else to do with the poor communities, they're ostracized. How you doing, Roz? Those who make it and who still engage. How you doing, Tazzy Tay? Tazzy Tay is a social worker. I do know that. And she says most are gang related and rivalry, jealousy. Okay, Tazzy Tay, you're just coming in. So why? Okay, I don't know if you heard me say it, Tazzy. The people who make it, or as they say, away from the hood. How you doing, Dan? The people who make it and who don't look back, they're like, oh no, I don't want anything else to do with that. People get angry with them, ostracize them. Oh, they think they're too good. Look at what happens to the people who actually stay and try to make that community better. Like I said, I read that Youngdolph, I even saw on Instagram, Youngdolph gave a Hispanic young lady, she said she was his biggest fan. And he drove up to her house, gave her I think it was a Maserati, some $400,000 car. And he told her to sell it, so that she could take care of her small family. So they're doing some great things. What jealousy? Don't get jealous of people, folks. You can go out here and be successful as well. I don't understand that. Jan, how you doing, Janice? I need some more of you to chime in. What do you think about this issue? Janice, I know your age just as well. Rock, what do you think? I mean, this is ridiculous. Again, this started happening when I was younger, and it's just continued. It's snowballing. And like I said, some of these people are trying to make these communities better. We're always saying, how can we make it better? How can we make it better? Where you have people trying and you kill them. So what's the answer? Donna said greed. Greed, avarice. That's why greed's one of those 7 deadly, Donna. Oh, that's serious. How you doing, Lanika? Good afternoon. Chime in. What are your thoughts? What's your take on this? Tazzy Tay said it's the music. Now, I have done a lot of reading about the music industry, and they are evil. If you try to do something, those of you who know the singer Montel Jordan, he was married and he was trying to make nice, clean cut songs. No, that's not what they wanted. They didn't want his female fans to know that he was married. So if you look at the music industry, and I've seen videos, I've done a lot of reading, when they tried, like the rappers that I like, remember, how many of you from my age group, you remember MC Hammer? He had the best music. Of course, he was doing a lot of dancing. He really didn't have all those curse words, but gangster rap became popular. Oh, so they kicked him to the curb. How you doing, Chef? My partner's here. Most of you have already subscribed to Chef Fine as Wine. Chef, you need to send Donna Joyner a plate ASAP. She told me if not, she will fly to Chicago. Word of warning for you, dear. So what do we do? What is the solution? We get mad when no one wants to help these poorer communities. But again, when people try to help, they're murdered. Well, I need somebody type in some solutions. I don't know what to do. I'm pretty much like you guys. I'm not going to stay somewhere where bullets are flying over my head. I'll try to help. But if my self-preservation, that's the first law of nature. I'm not staying somewhere where bullets are flying. Rock Just Living said, I remembered he then tried to cross over to get right. You remember that, Rock? Okay, Rock, you're old enough to know when gangster rap started, and that's all everyone wanted. Hammer tried to, but people were like, no, that's fake, and it still didn't work for him. Okay, B Sugar, I'm a 60s baby, and the music is nowhere near when I was coming. Yeah, B Sugar. And these record companies need to be held accountable, folks. They are driving the rap. People talk about, oh, it's the rappers. Who signs off on it? It's the record companies. The rappers don't own the record company. Well, Suge Knight owned his own, but he's in jail. But for the most part, look at the large music companies, MCA, Arista. I mean, I could go on and on. They're driving this. So they need to be held accountable. When you have rappers who have nice, clean lyrics, they go take it to the music company. They don't want anything to do with it. They want the trash and the filth. So that's what our young people are listening to. Okay? Don't get it twisted. Okay? It's all in the plan. You know what I'm saying, right? That's a whole nother video. Tazzy Tay said it's the record companies. People are always blaming the rappers. The record companies, if they say no, we're not gonna. I mean, and if this music was being directed towards their children, it would be a different story. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that right there. Let's see. Lucinda said it's more to it to help you to have to change the mindset. Teach self-love and morals and values to love themselves, and they will not be envied. Right, Lucinda? And Tazzy Tay, an ex-co-worker of mine, we've discussed this before. And you see a lot of these young African American children, they're angry. And they look at what a lot of people have, because what do we bombard? We're all bombarded with this every day. If you look at TV, look at the ads, even on YouTube, you can't escape the ads. They're everywhere. You're bombarded with you're nothing unless you have this, so you have that. And so they figure, and we know the pink elephant in the room no one wants to talk about, a lot of the fatherless children. Again, there's a lot of anger there. I see it every day at my job. There's a lot of anger, and to them, they feel that their lives don't matter. So it's nothing for them to go out here and kill someone else. Those of you who know Deion Sanders, one of the best corners to ever play in the NFL for my team, the Dallas Cowboys, He is the head football coach down at Jackson State University. And he was on Instagram yesterday saying, you know, hey, folks, stop it. You know, and even him now, he's a celebrity. He's been ripped off. He went down there to, you know, it's hard to get students to go to HBCUs. They want to go to the large universities, you know, the big stage. He went there. He didn't have to go there. And you know, he pleaded yesterday on Instagram. If you don't know, follow him on Instagram. I think him going to Jackson State University, you know, HBCU, is a game changer. And he's doing some great things for those students down there. And he did a video yesterday. He was almost in tears. Stop this shooting and this violence. Stop it. We see this on the news every night. Well, guess what? Other people see this on the news as well. All right. Hope I didn't miss your comments. Chef said, Donna, thank you so much. Okay, Lucinda, Reese Cup. Hey, Daniel, I'm here for the drawing. All right, Daniel. Lucinda, Deion Sanders played for the four. Oh, Lucinda. Now, you know we don't like the 49ers. Tell me who your team is, Lucinda. You know only the Cowboys count. Okay, Lucinda. Reese Cup. At the end of the day, the people committing these crimes are someone's son, grandson, nephew, daughter, niece, and granddaughter. Now, exactly, Reese. Now, I will say this. It's so sad. A lot of people come to the school and they, you know, instead of correcting their children, they're screaming at us or the administrators. So a lot of it is in the home, folks. And that's the pink elephant in the room. People have to take charge of their children. If not, well, you know what's being built every day. They have somewhere for them to go. I can't tell you how often me and coworkers go to we look at the inmate list and we see so many former students. I mean, and you know, hey, it is what it is. Lucinda's a 49ers fan. Oh my God. That's good to know. Janice, Carolina Panthers fan base, they're irrelevant. Wait till they get a Super Bowl ring. We have 5. Okay, so what B Sugar, Lucinda, money is the root of, yes, it is, root of all evil. People feel if you get $5 more than them, it's an issue. Why? Thank you, B Sugar. Why are you counting someone else's money in their pocket? I just had a conversation about that. Someone wanted me to contribute to some charity for Christmas, and they wanted me to buy the high dollar item. You don't count my money, okay? Let's see. Lucinda, okay. Rock Just Living. Who that? Oh, I got a Saints fan too. Okay, I'm going to shut the chat down now. All right, so that's all I wanted to discuss with you guys. I was reading one article. It said that a lot of the rap lyrics are dark and it's like they're violent and they're related to death, and it's like witchcraft is involved. So make no mistake, folks, this is no accident. All right. B Sugar says that's because the parents don't have time for the kid. Thank you, B Sugar. Say it again for the people in the back. Thank you, sweetie. It's all about working, not eating dinner with the kids, and asking what's going on with them. Right. Again, B Sugar, what you're saying is right. And when they come to the school, everything, you know, it's all our fault. Their child did nothing wrong. Okay. So we all know where that leads. So, Reese Cup. Yes, exactly. That's right, B Sugar, 100%. So you guys that have been here before, you know what time it is. It's time for our drawing. So what we do, if you're here for the first time, we do a drawing. Wake up time. How you doing? Live by the sword. Okay, live by the sword, die by the sword. I have a little thingy I'm ordering from Amazon. I don't have it yet, so I'm still drawing names out of the hat. So if you're here for the first time, what I do before I end the broadcast is I add your name to the hat, and I draw 3 names. If I draw your name, then you win a cash prize once you leave a comment under the comment section of this video. So if you're still here, type the word here because I'm getting ready for the drawing. I know Donna's here. Everyone else, everyone just type the word here so that I can add your name, please, to the drawing. All right. If you're here, type here. Tazzy Tay is still here. All right. Tazzy, who else is still here? Reese is still here. Roz is here. Okay, who else is still here? Reese. Lucinda. Now, those of you who are here for the first time, you will have to go on one of my videos and get my email so that I can get your Cash App. I also have Venmo, so if you have Venmo, that's fine as well. Okay, so Rhonda, I have Rhonda. B Sugar, weren't you a winner last week? Okay, B Sugar's here. Tina's here. Rock, Tina? Rock is still here, right? Rock. Daniel's here. Chef is here. Okay. Rock is here. Janice is here. Is that everyone? All right. So we already have a winner in the house. Let's see if she gets lucky again today. Okay. All right. Daniel, you won last week as well. All right. Okay. Let's see. Now, you know how we do it. If this is your first time here, all right, I will draw names. Now, I add your money to your Cash App account once you leave a comment under the video. Clean Music Lover, how you doing? Yes, they do. They do. They try to help people from the hood and try to give them jobs. Rhonda, you are a winner today. And sometimes it comes back to bite them in the butt. We see it with the NFL players as well. They try to keep those strong ties to the guys back in the hood, and it gets them in trouble all the time. All right, so we have one winner. Rock Just Living is a winner. Yay! Rock. Okay, I'm going to choose one more winner. Chef, where's the chef at? Chef Fine as Wine, my partner in crime. Woohoo! Now, those of you who did not win, Rock, yeah, Lucinda, this is how we do it. Once this video is done, go up in the comment section. YouTube wants to see engagement, right? So go leave me a comment, telling me, if you enjoyed the content or a topic that you want me to discuss next Sunday. Those of you, that's okay. K-Will, you can watch it on playback. Or you can leave your comments. You missed the drawing. We're done with the drawing, but I'm going to have a fourth winner. I need for one of you, each of you, okay, go in the comment section up under this video. Tell me what you want me to talk about next week, okay? I always choose one person, and then you're going to see a little money in your Cash App. Now, remember, if this is your first time winning, or if I decide that I choose the topic that you want me to discuss, all right, make sure you email me I have Cash App and I have Venmo. Email me that information. Ask Donna. She's won several times because she's always giving me excellent topics. All right. Are we good, folks? I have my winners, Rock, Chef, and Rhonda. As soon as I see your comments up under the video, cha-ching, let me show you. I forgot to do my sound effects here. For all my three winners, I have some sound effects for you. That's for Rhonda. That's for Chef. And that's for Rock. Now, could the fourth one be for you? I don't know. Leave me a comment up under the video. And if I choose your topic to discuss, all right. Oh, yeah. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. If I choose your topic to discuss, guess what? you're going to say, hey, I got a little extra money in my checking account. That'll be from Rollers Reviews. Thank you, folks, for spending your very valuable time here with Rollers Reviews. I enjoy you all. We're trying to make the channel better. I can only do that with your help. Okay? All right. So I'm waiting for your comments. Rock. Yeah. Rock, I think you're the only person that needs to, once you leave your comment, send me an email and I will put the money in your account. Okay? All right. Just send me the email with your Venmo or Cash App info. Thank you, everyone, for watching Rollers Reviews, and I will see you next Sunday.